Finney-Smith, the former Maverick, returns to the lineup after missing the last 6 games with an ankle sprain. We mentioned Mikal Bridges averaging almost 22. Cam Thomas has nearly doubled his pull. Devin, who was 0 for 5 in the first half against Orlando the other night, but then erupted, missed just 2 shots in the second half for 30 points. Have a clean layup, and you don't. And hopefully they'll take that video and respond well to it.
Yeah, but you still have to find out for yourself. So I'm sure he'll get tested at some points throughout the ball game where guys go in there casually thinking they got an easy layup.
The miss by Dorian Finney-Smith from outside. Victor comes into tonight 142 blocks. First in the NBA. The lob pass knocked away by Ben Simmons. 2-on-1 break. Bridges the Euro step. Smokes the layup.
I've seen that so often this year.
Champagny. Now Vassell with under 10 on the shot clock. Watched out top by Bridges. Vassell will pull up over Finney-Smith and got it. 36% from downtown for the season for Devin.
Good job by Devin just to hide behind that screen from Victor.
Bridges working the 2-man game with Simmons, and that pass a little bit too hot. The game in the Miami game, surprisingly, actually made him more tired.
That's right. Sit around too much, you can lose your conditioning pretty quickly.
Simmons inside, and Bridges just couldn't get his position. Basketball fans, they've come to watch Victor here tonight.
There were a crowd of people. You should see the crowd outside the Barclays Center just to get in this place. Everybody wants to look at him.
And Simmons pulling up the paint. No, Claxton knocks it into the hands of Champagny. Spurs want to run. Jeremy Sohan gets free, and Jacques Vaughn eludes Victor there and moves the ball up the floor.
Not every day I get to pick up half.
Hasn't missed a single game in the pros since coming in from Villanova.
I tip my cap to him.
Cedi Osman also into the game for the Spurs, and his first shot is a good one from downtown as Osman, 37% from outside, snaps that Brooklyn run.
Seems like Cedi hits his first shot every time off the bench.
Keldon knocks it out of bounds. Will stay Brooklyn ball. Young NBA career.
Yeah, that one looked pretty good though. So again, that's what the Nets want to do, spread you out, move the ball around, look for some 3-point balls.
Keldon attacks the paint over Schroeder for 2. And again, Sean, you said it. I don't know if Brooklyn has anybody on the roster who can stop Keldon Johnson.
They don't, apparently. And that was a good-looking move there and just overwhelmed Schroeder at the rim.
An offensive rebound and another possession, and Bridges makes some
effort and hustle. Don't necessarily have to score the basketball. Again, Pop is looking for guys that are going to defend first. You have to make some shots, okay, then that's a little bit better.
Spurs falling back into a 3-2 zone. Wilson front rims the 3-pointer.
Cedi's ready to shoot the ball. Oh, this is a true veteran. I mean, he knows the ball's coming to him. He's ready and waiting.
Spurs for the last 5, and then it's Bridges, 9 of 12. Or in the third quarter, beg your pardon.
Well, they blew it wide open.
Bridges off the back.
Worked himself into an easy 8-10 footer.
Averages 14 in his career and almost 5 assists. Collins will let the 3 fly. Keldon brings down the board. The possession here for the Spurs. Blake Wesley sizing up Finney-Smith, gathers contact, and he'll get himself to the line.
Actually like Keldon
for Brooklyn, knocking down his second 3. Malachi had a look, takes it inside, trying to force in to Wembanyama, and it's knocked aside.
Well, threw it low where everybody else can get to it. That's been the story all year long.
Bridges caught in the paint. Get it back from Simmons. Contesting all the way out of the 3-point line. Simmons gets it on the run, lays it up and in. He's down the rebound. So Wilson playing with 3 fouls. Claxton on the bench with 3.
Victor's got to get the ball there. So plain and simple, I mean, he had, I want to say it was Cam Thomas that switched out on him, and our guys didn't look down the block.
Watford. Thomas here with 7 to shoot, trying to fend off Sohan, and his contact, there was no whistle. The rebound ends up in Wilson's hands. Thomas skips it into the corner, and they don't iron. Simmons moves it up the floor. It's Bridges. Bring it back out, pulls up for the jumper. No, Watford is there for the putback.
It's been just kind of frustrated that we have missed Victor several times and have been unable to give him the ball in the low block, and we've got to figure that out.
Victor sits out of the timeout. Zach Collins back on, along with Jeremy Sohan, Malachi Branham, Trey Jones, and Devin Vassell. Still 7 minutes to go till halftime. Vassell jump step in the paint, puts it up and puts it in.
Did a nice job keeping the...
5 off the bench for Smith Jr. Cam Thomas trying to stay there with Victor, and now it's Mikal Bridges' turn. And swiped that, knocked away. The Nets 3-on-1 the other direction, and Smith Jr. takes it himself.
The outlet ends up taking an extra step.
Let's see if the Spurs go 2 for 1 here. They got a shot. Keldon will pull up. That's the first miss for Keldon Johnson tonight. 48. Devin Vassell picking it up at the end of the first half. He's got 10. Victor Wembanyama trying to get going in the second half. Takes it right in on Nick Claxton. Simmons, 7 points in the first half. 3 steals as well. The handoff here to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Kick to the corner. Claxton for 3. Really his shot. It goes off the referee, was going to go out of bounds. Lands to Trey Jones, takes it all the way, but leaves it short. But he's fouled. It'll get
Mark, and then this other free throw line jumper that he got.
That was only the 4th 3-point attempt of the season for Claxton. Wemby's got a wide open 3. Got it. Victor hits the strings.
Good looks.
So the Spurs had the first 7 here to start the third quarter. Snap by that Finney-Smith 3-pointer. Victor picks up the dribble. Nice 5. Devin Vassell lets out a little.
Big fella, because last time he hit a couple 3 balls, he passed up a couple. I don't want to see that anymore. I want him to get greedy.
Cam Thomas trying to answer, and he does at the other end. Both teams starting to warm up here.
Oh, they had Victor for a lot there.
72-63, Vassell. Champagny, he's got a look, spots up, rims out on him. That's going to be a foul, and Claxton's going to... Victor will trigger the inbound here. 14 in the shot clock for the Spurs.
Yeah, now he's got it going on. He's got to be a high priority.
Champagny in the baseline. Blocked coming over by Claxton. 3.5 seconds of the shot clock. Victor's got a fire here over Claxton. And the weak side rebound
for Trey Jones and that floater.
Vassell turning the corner, pulls up, and no justice as it rims out on him. Schroeder will take it back. Bridges, pull up 3 over Vassell, got it. Third quarter, 11 points, 19 in the game to lead the Spurs. And he stays out there right now, along with Malachi Branham, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and Devin Vassell.
Well, it's just like any other player that gets hot, Dan. I mean, you got to continue to feed on the basketball, be it Victor, Devin, or Keldon Johnson.
He's got Schroeder matched up against him. Keldon fires the 3 in the corner. And Jeremy Sohan with the offensive rebound. They'll kick it back out. Schroeder's right up in his grill. 5 to shoot. Victor gives it up. Malachi for 3.
See how he gets Malachi
with Brooklyn.
It really is. He's come out and impressing the home fans quickly.
They leave Keldon unattended, and Keldon makes him pay. Keldon Johnson's got 15.
But again, Victor sets that screen. You have 2 guys sticking to Victor. Don't want him to go for the lob. That leaves Keldon wide open to shoot it.
Bridges gives it up. Jalen Wilson gets the roll. 81-68. Every time the Spurs make a little bit of a push, the Nets come back with an answer.
Yeah.
Wembanyama step back 3 this time. 2. Claxton works it ahead off of.
See Claxton running to the rim. Well executed there from the Nets.
So that was Schroeder's 10th assist of the game. He's got his 7th double-double of the season, 15 points, 10 assists, and an offensive rebound here off the missed shot here to start the 4th. And the step-back 3 from Denver. You said they're number 5 in offensive rebounds. That's their 8th of the game. Have turned that into 14 second chance points. Victor Wembanyama back in to start the 4th for the Spurs. Out of his hands. Ends up in the hands of Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons behind the back. Smith Jr. just hit a 3. Misses on that attempt.
Ball, flip it back into his right hand. A beautiful use of the glass.
Simmons has got 11. Keldon Johnson stripped at and stolen. That's Simmons' 4th steal of the game. 2-on-1 break. Finney-Smith to the trailer. Bridges for 3. Spurs dodge a bullet there as Victor brings down the rebound. 3rd rebound of the game for Wembanyama. Trey Jones turning the corner to Vassell. That pass deflected. Blake Wesley, rather. That one laid up to Victor from Trey, and he's fouled.
Very much outside the paint, but he just took up the space there. Shows off his size and touch.
Blake Wesley forced to shoot that 3 and missing badly. Simmons on the break, drops it off. Dennis Smith Jr. brushing off Julian Champagnie in late foul line. But they've been outscored by 18 from the 3-point line, and the Nets have dominated them in the paint, 48-28 tonight. Champagnie for 3. He is
pick up the dribble and continue on his way to the basket. Showed some slick ball handling skills there.
It's his 2nd steal of the night. He's got 6 points. And Bridges is fouled from HEB.
How many is that?
17.
So 18?
Ways to go, though, to set an NBA record. 7th season of his career.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's a great lesson.
1954 to 1966. 3 games in a regular season. Because he got traded mid-season, he ended up playing an extra game. Takes all 3 free throws on that try. Another turnover by the Spurs as they try to lob it up to Victor. And it's Claxton switching hands. Vassell for 3. Got it. Kevin throwing it down after the miss.
And you can tell these guys, especially a guy like Nicholas Claxton, he gets up to play against a guy like Victor. Rebound, and then follows it up with a thunderous dunk.
So, back-to-back buckets, 17. Bridges pull up 3. Vassell leading the break the other direction. In midair, tried the finger roll scoop and